Welcome back, Griffin, to the Northwest broadcast. Today is March 9th of 2018, and I am your anchor, Kayla Monique Gallegos, so let's get into it. All right, let's get started with the first broadcast, Prom. It is around the corner, and this is the information you're gonna need to know. That's it.
Prom is a very special high school event, especially for seniors who would be attending their last dance as a grade school student. The Northwest Early College High School 2018 Prom is coming shortly, and we have all the information you need.
Hi, I'm Ashley Alvarez. I'm a senior, and this will be my first prom. Okay. Yes, I do plan on attending prom. No, I will not be taking a date to prom.
So there's
there's no promposal at all. I think it is important to go to prom as a senior. I mean, it's your last year. Yeah, you should go. It'll be fun. I don't know. I expect it to be super fun, I guess, and for all the seniors to be there. No, I'll probably go out to eat with my friends or something. I feel honored and I'm excited. Well, for me.
The prom will be held at the DoubleTree by Hilton Hotel in downtown. The address is 600 El Paso Street, El Paso, Texas 79901, with a rustic theme to bring a simplistic but modern look to the countryside style. The event will start at 6 in the evening and then at 11 at night.
Hi, my name is Tanya Benzor, and make sure to vote Ashley for your prom queen.
Woo!
Yes, I do plan on attending prom.
Thank you.
My date is my 9 other friends.
All right, that's cute. Are you gonna do a promposal for them?
Probably not. It's one of the last memories that we'll all remember when we look back at high school. I expect it to be really fun, the music to be really cool, and we're all gonna have a lot of fun. Probably go home and sleep and cry about the blisters on my feet. They've all been really fun, and I don't expect anything less from this one.
How do those proms differ from this year's prom?
I think this one, a lot more of my friends are going, so I'll have more fun than I did at other proms. And yeah, it's my last one, so it'll be really special. I think it's really cool because we've already set the standard for everyone else, and so just so everyone else can recognize, that we've made it this far.
Tickets are on sale now for $35, and there is a maximum capacity of 120 guests, so buy your ticket as soon as possible from a committee member or from Mr. Storgan Portable 21.
Hi, I'm Alex Gomez, and this is going to be my first prom. Be sure to vote Ashley Alvarez for prom queen.
Hell yeah.
Yes, I do plan on attending prom.
Will you be taking a date?
I don't know yet.
Why not?
I think it is. It's just one of those things that you expect from high school, just to have fun with your friends and experience. It's at the DoubleTree, so it should look nice. Yeah. After prom, I really don't know. Probably go home and sleep. No, I've never gone to prom before. I think it's pretty cool, just knowing how far this school has come and being that class that is the benchmark for this school. It's kind of a lot of pressure, but at the same time, it's nice to have a title.
There will also be on-site parking as well as internet access, so you don't have to worry about posting your pictures until you get home. While inside, there will be an election for prom queen and prom king, as well as prom princess and prom prince, who were nominated by their clubs. Reporting from Northwest Early College, this is Xavier Contreras and Valeria Corral. Thank you.
Where's the ring? I didn't get you one, I'm sorry. Yes. Yay.
Yeah.
All right, make sure to buy your prom tickets very soon. The seniors are almost out of school. They've been here for 4 years. So let's go ahead and take a look at their most memorable moment here. those are some really good memories, and I hope you guys will always cherish them. Next topic will be Blue Ribbon. We were nominated. And if you don't know what that means, then let's go ahead and take a look at this segment and find out.
'26 in the state of Texas. Absolutely, of course, 100%.
What's next for Northwest? We win the Blue Ribbon. We're nationally recognized. What's the next big step?
If we win, well, when we win the Blue Ribbon, we will go to Washington, D.C. to accept the award. There will be national recognition, lots of publicity. People will look to our school as a model. They will read our essays for ideas of what they can do to improve their school. So after that, I don't know, intergalactic domination.
Do you?
I don't know.
Do you believe the requirements will become harder to get into the school, or?
No.
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 Oh.
I think maybe more students will apply because of the publicity. And of course, we only have a certain amount of space, right? But that does not mean that we'll change how we accept students.
So at this point right now, what we're working on is we are completing the National Blue Ribbon application. And so that's kind of it's a collection of essays and school data that we have to turn in. And then from there, they will, I guess they read them and then they determine who actually wins or who gets the designation as a Blue Ribbon school. And so, you know, we just kind of have to keep working towards it. It's all based on the data that we send in, so it's not like an ongoing thing, but once we get the nomination, you know, it's kind of ours to keep. So, you know, that's kind of what the next step is.
When do you think we'll know if we win?
Okay. It's my understanding, and I could be wrong, that we will find out in the fall if we actually win that designation and that award. It's done, I believe the national reception is sometime in November or October, and so it'll be a good maybe 6 months or so before we find out anything for sure.
All right, so congratulations to our school. Have you ever been to the farmers markets that's being held in El Paso? If not, let's go ahead and take a look at a produced segment and see what it is.
I don't need your hand, I need you.
Hi everyone, my name is Dom. I'm from Ice Cream myself, and we've been coming to the farmers market for about the last 3.5 years or so. We provide vegan items and we have dairy items. As far as the farmers market is concerned, I think this is such a nice community for all of the small businesses in El Paso to come and find an outlet, to be creative, to bring talent to the city. I think the farmers market is really important because I think it gives the city exposure to all of the talent and the creativeness that El Paso has to offer. Like I said, I've been a part of the farmers market for the past 3.5 years or so, and I absolutely love it. Pretty much my week revolves around Saturday. I can't wait for Saturdays to get here. I mean, if you take a look around, you see so much amazing talent, you see so much good food, so many good people, all in one spot. So to me, that's like the most important part of my week, is coming, being a part of the community. I really appreciate the fact that I feel like it's up to the small businesses in El Paso to make the city as cool as it is.
Okay. Hi, I'm Gracie Valenzuela, and I'm the owner of Blushing Buffalo here at the Farmers Market in downtown El Paso. I've been doing this for about 2.5, close to 3 years now. I specialize in baked goods from home, mostly vegan, some gluten-free, specialty. Just want to make sure everybody has a bit of opportunity to eat tasty foods, regardless of the restrictions. I'm also a jewelry maker, so everything I make is by hand. I use a lot of different materials and things like that. I also have a little bit of artwork, so I kind of do a little bit of everything. Most people, when they have their booths, kind of specialize in one thing, but I kind of couldn't pick one, so I just went all over. This summer will be my 3rd year here at the Farmers Market. I love it. It's a great community. Just this weekend, actually, I'm starting this this program, or this thing, where me and a couple other vendors are going to be donating half of our tips to the Borderline Rainbow Center. So it's just like a nice, safe place for LGBTQ youth to go and hang out and have a safe space. So we want to make sure that we can give back to the community, because to me, being a vendor here is about the community. It's really nice to see how much El Paso's grown. The artist community is very supportive, and it's a wonderful thing to be a part of. Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, so the next time you see a farmer's market, make sure you stop on by. Spring break is coming really fast, and we'd like to know what you guys are going to do. So let's go ahead and take a look at a produced segment and see what everyone's doing for spring break.
So in this broadcast, we're going to show you what some students are planning to do during their spring break.
Hello, my name is Angel, and I'm probably going to hang out with some friends, do some more homework over the spring break.
What am I gonna do for spring break? I'm not really sure. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably just gonna play League of Legends or PUBG. But like, I'm not a really interesting person. So I plan to travel to California and go with my family there. Mostly my cousins and uncles are there in California. So yeah.
Spring break, I'm going to California, Disneyland with my friend Jose Barrios. I plan to get a tan and enjoy myself there.
Okay, so for spring break, I'm gonna go to California and Disneyland, and I'm also gonna go to the beach, which is actually pretty awesome. And I want to spend time with my family during the spring break.
This spring break, I'ma clean and sleep and watch Netflix and go to the movies with my friend Vanessa.
So what I'm gonna do in spring break is I'm gonna binge watch all my television shows that I've been missing or haven't caught up yet, and I'm probably gonna read some books, and I may or may not perhaps try to study on my classes that I'm kind of like have low grades on, and that's about it.
Alright, what I say?
What do you want to do for spring break?
I'm going canoeing.
Reporting for Northwest Broadcast, Christian and Thomas. Thank you for watching.
Alright, so I hope all of you guys have a great spring break. The next topic will be gun control, which is starting to become a serious matter. Let's go ahead and take a look at a produced segment and find out more about it.
Due to recent events, today we will be talking about school shootings and what the school can do to prevent them.
Making a point of what we do with gun control, like guns can be fine, but we don't need an AR-15 that can shoot multiple shots at once, like easily. Like small single-shot weapons can be fine, but nothing that's like a weapon of war. Like if we are planning on keeping them, they should be like relegated to like shooting ranges, specifically meant for just like testing them out on dummies. But no one should buy them no one should be able to buy it by themselves.
After talking to several students, we found out that a lot of students don't think that our campus is very safe. A lot of students think that bullets could easily go through the portables. They have said that they're like made out of paper, and that because of that they don't feel very safe. Additionally, they said that since our campus is outside and we're outside half of the time, it's easy for a school shooter to come in and shoot up the school.
I think it's unfair that they're wanting the teachers to have guns, because this is just extra work for them, because they need to learn how to take care of the gun, they need to learn how to shoot it, and it's also very dangerous because like what if the student knows where the gun is and they get it, or I don't know. And I just think it's unfair for the teachers because they're underpaid, but yet they have to do all this other stuff in order to protect us when they should probably get paid more, especially if they want them to have guns.
It is clearly that there are more defensive gun uses than criminal gun uses by Americans. Another misconception is that it's easier to get a gun than a driver license. Yet you need a driver license in a driver license ID or a state ID in order to purchase a firearm. Having a driver license is not a right, but owning a gun is. Unlike purchasing a gun, you don't need a background check when it comes to obtaining a license. People with mental illnesses, felons, all get a license. One of the leading causes of death in the U.S. is automobile accidents. Also, assault rifles are not a popular choice for mass shootings. It is a misconception that repeatedly is used in the media in an attempt to restrict gun control. In fact, handguns are responsible for at least 80% of homicides. Mass shootings are carried out with handguns. Take, for example, the Las Vegas shootings. Stephen Padlock modified the semi-automatic rifle with a bumper stock to make them automatic weapons. And this is one of the reasons why people want to ban bumper stock, the bumper stock modification.
As controversial as this topic might be, we shouldn't avoid it. We should always find solutions and ways to prevent future shootings.
Gun control is becoming a serious issue. Have you heard of an African land grab? If not, let's take a look at our produced segment and find out what that is.
Hello Griffins, I'm Marco Gomez, and recently racial disparity has gained the attention from the bipartisan platform of today's political arena. More significantly, the world has recently focused itself on South Africa, where recently legislation was passed that allowed confiscation of the land of white farmers without compensation.
The situation recently escalated with the heightening tensions between racial and ethnic groups, which is shown in the recent attacks of white farmers, where between 1994 and 2012, of 1,544 murders occurring on farms, 208 victims were black. To further worsen the situation, a video surfaced of two white farmers forcing an African worker into a coffin. Here is Ms. Barunda with her take on the story.
My opinion on the issues that are happening, unfortunately, in Africa are that it is going to be something that I think will bring about a lot of conflict. Not only because the white owners have worked the lands these years, but I feel like if the African government or the leadership that is making these decisions, if they're going back and retaliating and trying to do the same things that colonialists or when they were trying to colonize Africa were doing by taking away the land without any compensation, I feel like it stems or it brings about a lot more of that hatred and racial difference, and it brings back problems.
In the post-apartheid era of South Africa, many fear an imminent civil war, with Sightlanders preparing day and night for a civil war. The president of South Africa commented and voted on supporting the confiscation of land from white farmers without compensation.
On Tuesday, South Africans, through their publicly elected representatives in Parliament, voted overwhelmingly in support of a motion to accelerate equitable land redistribution through expropriation of land without compensation.
Here's Mr. Martinez with his take on the story.
All right, so Malema, who's the leader of the Economic Freedom Fighters of South Africa, who's been able to pass this new amendment concerning the return of the land to its rightful owners ever since these lands were taken by force during colonization of South Africa. Now, whether I think that's justifiable or not to take these lands that have been amongst these white settlers for basically centuries now, and have been passed down for generations. I don't know if it's the right thing or the wrong thing, but we leave it to its leaders, since they basically know exactly what's going on in these places and how much people have suffered through these injustices, especially through apartheid, which is basically racial segregation. And I'm sure that there was a lot of corruption, a lot of things undignified that were happening.
Recording from Northwest Early College High School, this is Carlos Peru and Marco Gomez.
Alright, that was a great video, and it's always good to be informed. Well, this will conclude today's broadcast. Remember to like us on Facebook and to follow us on Twitter at Northwest ECHS. And remember, once a Griffin, always a Griffin.